like I just did. We'll see what happens.
All right. Here we are at Michigan again.
Yeah, that, and like I said, I'll usually take a pretty big swing at it and then dial it back rather than doing,
This is
small
the
incremental
open
steps.
series.
I mean, I'd never get done.
Yesterday I did the fixed. We'll see how we
Yeah, I
fare
just
here
made
today.
a little teeny adjustment. And hopefully it
Starting
doesn't
30th,
mess it up too bad.
so hopefully we can work our way through the field.
That's what I did. Just like a little couple clicks here, couple clicks there.
The open
loosened it up
races,
a
you
bit. Okay, let's see what happens.
got to tweak your setup. The fixed races, obviously, you can't do anything with your setups.
Another thing is the left side of the track bar is corner entry. The right side is corner exit. You go up, you loosen it. You go down, you tighten it.
We do have
So you
some
got your
talkers
bump
in here
thickness,
today,
which is
so
now
this ought to be
compression
interesting.
ratio and
They
stuff.
haven't stopped talking
Oh, that don't exist.
from the start of practice.
There's no
Yeah, there's no like slow bump, fast bump.
Which can make it interesting.
Even that, I usually just set
But it
all
can
that
also
to,
be
like,
annoying
somewhere
if you're
between
trying to
4
get a
and
hold
6,
of
like,
another
I'm
driver.
trying to work off of.
Yeah, but remember these shocks are A, B, C, D.
Yeah, you just want E all the way around here.
All I tried to do is tighten it up a little bit on exit.
Your front valence is probably coming up too high.
Yeah, I dropped down the front left spring offset or perch or whatever, so I lowered the front a little bit.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's another good one. Is we do the reverse chase in replay. If you click Alt and F12 or Control and F12, you get the camera controls. You take your camera down below the track surface, and you can see if your splitter's dragging or if your car's dragging anyway.
End up muting these guys, I think.
Oh, nice. You can hear it too on if it's dragging too bad.
If you went E all the way around, probably gonna be coming up.
Well, good luck, everybody.
Hey, somebody got a word in
Yeah,
edgewise.
good luck.
Well, good luck, everybody.
Well, hopefully we have a good one. Being that I'm car number 30,
Got some
I
good
can't get any
drivers in this
lower
one,
because
so it
that's
should be fun.
last. I have the lowest I rating in here, so it should be a good race. And if I can hang in there and finish higher than a few other cars, it won't hurt my I rating all that bad. So looks like we got some people starting
I
in
know
the
one
pits.
thing, you don't let that 3 get out front and start walking away now.
On 1, 2, go. You're on the outside. Close. I think we should be behind
Yeah,
the
so you did
19.
last race. Well, actually one other dude did. I don't know if he's in here. And Mike's there.
We're
Seems
gonna
like if the
restart
leader's
behind the
able to walk
19.
out a little bit, they get gone. So you keep that manufacturer symbol in the windshield.
Double check the steering wheel.
This is
Look
what I was
everything over
paying
real
last
good.
race.
Come on, boys, catch up.
Green flag.
Already a better restart than we did all day yesterday, so that's a good sign. Some guys here that actually are racers, I think. I know this setup is good for about 25 laps. After that, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll play it out here. Got 100 laps to feel things out, so
Inside. Outside, outside. Clear.
that guy either pushed up or decided he didn't want to go that fast at this point in time.
54.082.
Of course, when you do the setup in practice, you just never know what the track conditions are going to be like because they change. So get a car set up on a hot track and you're running good, and then you get into the race and it's 20 degrees colder, and it's a whole different ball game. So we'll see how things roll here. It feels pretty good right now. Get some laps in. I don't like to really push it until we start getting the tires warmed up some.
Oh, I definitely did tighten it up coming out of the corner.
These guys had quite a conversation earlier about setups and, of course, where they're all from and yada 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 for quite some time. They're quiet now, so that's a good thing. Got a pretty big day of racing here today. Going to do this 100-lapper. And then later on in the evening, I've been talking about it in a couple streams here, I'm going to be doing a 2.4-hour road race at Daytona with the Flying Aces. Hopefully it works out a little better than my race last night did with them guys. I got taken out the first lap at Watkins Glen. That wasn't too much fun.
Oh yeah, my car closed shit.
And then, of course, my mistakes piled up after that, speeding in the pits, blend line violations and all kinds of stuff, so spent most of my race in the pits.
Outside. Still outside. Clear.
Somebody
If I'm holding you up, man, let me know. I'm just trying
Somebody
not
got
to
booted.
not too hard.
because their internet
Doing the
connection
same
isn't
thing.
good.
Is it hotter or something right now, or is it? That's the first time I've been banging off the ship. It's early.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, the track must be a little warmer. I'm feeling a little different than it was when I practiced too. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Cars too. Not a lot. I'm just there.
Outside, outside.
But practicing by yourself and
Clear.
racing in dirty air is a different deal, all in itself. So that can make a difference. You're out there doing laps.
I normally ain't hitting a chip like that until like 25 or so.
Oh man, this is miserable. I hate being this slow.
That guy's probably in second place and complaining that he's slow.
Yeah, I'm in it before the green light. Before turn one.
I'm running about the same lap times as I was in practice, right around 42, 43. But I tend to run a little slower at first. This is a pretty stout bunch here as well. I've been talking about that all week. Been racing in the higher splits, so I don't think it'll be a caution fest like yesterday was with the fixed races. Get some laps logged in here and see how it's gonna
42.742.
see if the thing's gonna run stable or not, or if we're gonna fall off big time. I know about 25 laps I went from putting down 42s to putting down 43s, so I'm guessing
At
that
that moment, with 4 Wrangler cars in front of me, I remembered I forgot to turn on my trading paint.
the
No, mine's on, and maybe mine's not working. either,
hopefully
'cause
we'll
I
start
got 4
reeling
Wrangler
these guys
cars as
in
well.
here after a bit. They'll get their tires all wore out.
42.8.
Either they will
I'm probably
wear their tires
slower than
out
you
or
are.
I will.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Yeah, this is all I got, man. My car is out of whack.
Hey, my car's not out of whack. It feels good. It's just slow.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's driving okay, but everyone's pulling away, so I don't know.
It could be overdriving, but, well, not overdriving, but it could be beating their tires harder still. I'm trying to take it easy on them.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm pushing it a little bit, but I'm trying to save a little bit too, if that makes any sense at all.
Well, everybody's picked up the pace, that's for sure.
Yeah, they're booking it. Well, this, you know, this isn't the Legend one, so it's a little bit quicker.
I think it's single split too,
I got to start taking my corners a little different. No.
This is the top split though, for sure.
42.9.
Go a little higher, kind of angle it down. Try to hit my apex a little better because I'm starting to push a little bit. My car's running a little different than it was in practice. I found a problem yesterday. I wasn't getting full throttle, so it's going to handle a little bit differently. I think that might be why I'm pushing just a touch. But I believe some of these cars are coming back to us, so I think I'm holding a more consistent lap time than some of them are.
Honestly, I like the legacy track a little better.
Boy, I don't.
I can't even barely tell the difference.
I can't hardly drive the legacy track.
On tires and faster.
Having to use the throttle a little bit to pull the car around the corner now.
Go ahead, Peter.
1 and 2 is always a better corner for me. 3 and 4 sometimes, depends on the track condition. It's always different. So Mr. Phillips is starting to catch me a little bit here, so must be I'm slowing up a little bit, or he's been just sitting back saving tires and now he's getting ready to go. I think I had a little bit of better quarter than he did on that one.
About a second faster pace than what we'd run on the legacy track.
Yeah, legacy track is rough.
More. I mean, the average pace.
That's fixed it up too.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Letting her up too much. That's not a good way to start. This thing wasn't pushing like this yesterday, of course. Well, that'll wake me up a little bit. Get me paying attention a little more.
45.355.
Quite the bump right there on that one seam. There, that's a little better. Took a bunch of rubber off my tires, so now I'll probably stick to the track better.
Oh, wow, you don't have any kind of track bar adjustments in this car either, huh?
I think you do.
43.036.
Well, damn.
That's a little better turn.
What are you, tight?
A little bit.
Go up on the left front and the right rear on your air pressure.
Down on the correct now.
On the air pressure, yeah, that's about all you can do.
Big difference then.
43.2.
What's the spoiler at now?
60, it won't go down any. Might go up. I'm gonna try.
I'm running 50.
It won't let me click it down when I try.
Huh.
That
60's maxed out.
might help me a little bit if I took that down. I don't know. Because that ease up on the... I'm going into the lean now because the car ain't turning the way I want it to.
Try the right button. See if I can go down.
Yeah, I just right as you said that, I noticed that. That's weird. They got it backwards.
43.3.
Still won't go. That's not an in-car thing, but once you get to pits, it'll come down.
I'd say I'm running 50 in this car, my other car's 60, and there's a difference.
This guy got to run.
I'd go with tire pressure. Right now.
Yeah, he's probably right.
I'd take about 2 pounds out of the right front, put 5 pounds in the right rear, and 2 pounds in the left front.
I'm gonna see how hot they're getting.
Try not to find your tires.
Won't be able to tell those over pit stops.
43.4.
That should be a good swing at the loose situation though, without going unhandling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tried to tighten it up, but so for just the exit of the corner, but it's just plowing.
Well, I seem to be... I don't know if the car's coming in a little bit, but I seem to be getting through the corners better. I don't believe the spoiler
Yeah, I got
will
my
change
tires
till
set
I
up
go
with
in the
the
pits,
spoiler,
but
so that's the difference.
that 50 will make a difference. I never
Yeah,
thought
I'm gonna
about
try
that in my setup,
moving
but
it 50.
Just don't gun it coming out of the corner, kind of smooth, roll it in. Because if you gun it, you'll lose the pit end, back end, and you gain the cover.
43.111.
I'm not having to drop down quite so bad
Yeah. Right
in
now I
the
got
corners as I
opposite,
was,
like
so
gunning, I just go to the
something's
wall.
changed. I don't know if the tires are coming in or...
That spoiler affects a lot more than just the rear end.
Yes, it does.
It does, but I'm saying what it does in the driving of coming out of the corner, that's what I feel the most.
I can get
Exactly,
into the
especially
throttle
with tire pressure.
better.
This is my opinion.
No, I
Probably when I go in the pits and come back out, it'll
But if you can't fix it,
be
then
spinning on me.
035.
We're going to put your spoiler down. You might want to set your brakes forward more. Maybe
Nice.
if it comes around us.
That's better. Better. I don't know. Everybody tells you something different. They say that if it's in the blue, it's something you can't change unless it's unless you're in the pits. But I'm noticing a pretty big difference here in my car, so we'll see when I go in for my first pit stop. We've got 27 to go before I need fuel.
999.
Yep, no problem. Lots of race left.
And I'm not in any
Just
super
welcome
race
back.
mode right at the moment. Just kind of cruising along here.
Yours, man.
Long race.
Either
Like I
that
said,
or
my
we
number's
had a,
30.
Game security violation. That happened to me in the fixed race yesterday morning.
Start seeing all those black streaks on the track, you know people are really pushing. Burning off rubber.
Damn, somebody in iRacing will hit that switch.
43.149.
I'm going to try to go as
That sucks.
far as I can here. Hopefully we can outlast some of these guys. They start coming in pitting for tires. We'll see. I'm putting a lot of pressure on my front tires, so it might wear them out. This is some different than the race where I was in yesterday. In the fixed race, man, we had 5 cautions by now in that race. Man, you hit that seam and it just rips the wheel right out of your hand.
Fuck the brakes, Jay. I'll tell you what, Logitech, man. Hey, you're right, though. Come on now.
Like the guys say, pushing like a dump truck.
You say your Logitech brakes were messing up?
Caution's out.
Hey,
You're not gonna test
perfect
real quick,
timing. Perfect timing.
Close, close.
Yeah, my Logitech
Alright, we need to be
pedals,
behind at 6.
they flicker
you're gonna have to come
all the
around
time.
the pace car.
I got to pull them apart, clean them, and it's still
Alright, buddy.
garbage.
Line
I
up
got the worst
behind
set of
at
it.
6.
Everybody's having issues
I
with
have that
their
problem with mine with the
pedals.
gas pedal. It flickers and sucks
Yep.
when I'm doing that pace lap.
Everybody's been talking about that. I had to do the same thing yesterday. I tear my pedals apart,
Sorry for that yellow, guys.
and it's still flickering a little bit.
Do you three mind getting a Discord or something, like your own channel?
We got to catch the space car.
I figured somebody'd start
Are you coming, 3?
yakking about them guys talking all the time. Nobody can talk race stuff because these guys
Have you
are
got the pacing line? Where's the pacing line?
Whoever wanted a discard can mute me.
You got that right. That is true. That is
Yeah,
true.
I just asked me some brakes because my Logitech
Windshield available.
pissing me off.
Yeah, can we catch up to the pacing line? Here's a nice to fit without losing the lap.
Yeah, I need the 9 and the 11. Come on.
I just mute you, but the thing keeps popping up nonstop, so that's still annoying as shit.
You can move that too.
The only thing I've talked about is to help a driver.
No, yeah, I get it. It's just
24.
that's like trying to race this normal.
I'll be having a lap car to the outside.
Well, thanks for waiting for the pace car, or not catching the pace car, so I get a nice black flag on the first caution. Good job.
Line up behind the pace car.
Well, I got smoked by a guy entering pit lane that spun out and smashed the barrels right in front of me, so that was fun too.
Yeah, I guess it's too much to have to pass people, or, catch the pace car, let everyone else catch up, and then get situated. But no, we like to slow down. Well, people are still at race speed. For no reason.
Same old story there, I guess. All right, we got 26 laps and no caution. Got a caution just in time. I knew my car would
Hard. Good road speed.
roll halfway decent for about 25 laps.
My tires were 40, 63.
Yeah, I think mine probably were too.
Was I comment about mine?
27 beat me to the line.
Pace car, and I got a black flag because of you.
Well, I was kind of waiting for the 3, but it was telling me to wait so I wouldn't get black flags. So maybe you should know what's going on before you run them out.
There you go.
Funny. Everyone else has seen catch pace car and out.
I wouldn't be surprised if you do have to wait for this.
Oh, 1 to go.
Hopefully that's a 27 car, Mr. Noah. I've raced with Mr. Noah before. He's a pretty good racer.
Dude sitting on the inside wall.
I got a 1500 I rating.
You wait. You gotta wait, otherwise you're gonna get black flags. So
I'm the last car on the list here with the numbers.
Actually, you only get a black flag.
Numbers if numbers you're lined up on a start.
Road, so I had to make sure I wasn't gonna get it in or
according to your I rating. So I have the lowest I rating in this room, so probably said that before, but
Yeah, so he ended up pitting, and we kind of had to wait on you. That's why we all try to get to the pace car and then sort it out.
man,
It just seems to work the best. We all just gather up at the pace car like we're supposed to, and whoever's wrecked can take care of it from there.
these guys talk too much. You get that. You get some rooms where nobody talks at all. Then you get other rooms that won't shut up. I guess we complain about everything.
No, he got black flag because the 9 was waiting, but that's okay. Never mind. We'll keep it for race.
These guys are doing the same thing as yesterday's group. They're lagging on the start. I guess they bunched up finally here.
That's good, man. I see about 6 of them up there you're going to get. I see about 11 of them you're going to get.
Yeah, or more. I hope I get them.
1 minute 18.591 outside.
Mr. Hooper is sticking the nose right in there. Try running a little higher line on this start.
Clear. Outside, outside. Go outside.
If I can.
Outside on your quarters.
These guys are pushing it pretty good here right off the bat. So that guy's Hooper is glitching a little bit. I'm gonna run up here, see if it can get a little more out of these tires this run. Try to stay above this first seam. I think yeah. I think it won't eat away at the tires quite as bad. Same as this end. Coming out, you can kind of creep down and it won't torch the tires quite so bad. But coming in, I was thinking that first run I was coming in a little hot.
42.939.
Must have been coming in fairly hot on that one. It reached the rev limiter. These guys are in a hurry. We'll let them go.
Inside. Still inside.
I say smoke them if you got them, boys. Smoke them if you got them.
Still inside.
Somebody off the track over there. So we lost 2 positions and gained 1. If that makes any sense whatsoever. I don't know, they say the middle groove here doesn't eat up your tires quite so fast, but I hear an awful lot of shredding going on there.
42.827.
It's funny that all of a sudden I'm hitting the rev limiter. I never hit the rev limiter all practice. That's good. That means I'm carrying some pretty decent speed. Maybe middle groove might be a little bit faster, I guess. I was chopping it down pretty close to the yellow line earlier, so.
43.082.
Some of these guys must have some really good speed. They got some setups that are really working. I always think I've got a good one when I'm practicing and setting the car up. Then I get in with these guys and it's like, holy cow, I've got nothing.
Now. God,
If I can hang up here a little bit, maybe I can start getting some positions here when the tires wear. Last time I got too far back, I think. I think everybody's got a little more speed this run than our first run. Try to hit that throttle a little bit in the right place, get the car to roll. Doing that consistently is a trick. These cars are big battle cruisers, so they don't really like to turn. But man, I'll tell you, I like driving these cars. Well, I think I might get a spot here, hopefully.
Outside. They're by half.
Come on, car, get going. Starting to come through the field just a little bit. I don't know what the difference is here from this run to the last one. I couldn't do anything the last run, even starting off. Try to get over that bump a little bit before I cut down into the corner now. This helps a little bit. I think I can get into the throttle a little bit earlier now that I'm not chopping way down into the yellow line, so that's helping.
42.917.
Still coming in a little bit low. I better get back up towards the top before I start going back any further here.
You're clear low 27.
Get in that certain spot in the track and you can really make the car roll. Like I said earlier with the throttle, you can get it to pull around. But you got to hit that right spot.
Sorry about that, 20. Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. That's why I got that awkward entry in so I could go up the track. Trying to give you room on exit there so it doesn't meet awkwardly. But
well, hopefully things get better and better here as we go along, because this run seems to be better than the last one. Hopefully, as the race goes on here, it continues to do so. You see when I hit the throttle there, it kind of pulls the car down a little bit, which is what I'm trying to do.
Now I'm scared to trail brake.
That will,
I know I'm heating up right front.
save on the tires a little bit. Kind of using your back tires more than you are your fronts.
43.126.
Oh, I know what the difference is too. I come into pits and then now I got the 50-degree angle on the back spoiler. That's what's going on. So obviously that did help. Whoa.
Yeah.
That guy's going a little haywire there. Got some glitching happening. I wonder if that's Oliver again. He was glitching like crazy last week. Yep, now I'm getting down there too low again. Hey. Well, pretty good timing on these cautions anyways.
Close. Looks like you should be lining up behind us. 23.
We got 3 sets left. Probably when we get going, we're going to have just over 50 laps to go, so I will use another
every
set.
time it starts to feel like my car's coming in a
Behind
bit.
us. 23.
Yeah, the first run was the same.
Slowly working up. Very slowly, but I'm not going to push it real hard throughout the race just because, like I said earlier, we are car number 30, so no matter where I finish, it ought to be pretty decent points, and it ought to be decent I rating. I'm already over 10 spots higher than I started, so we'll see how this thing plays out. It's been a good one so far. I love racing these long greens. It's a lot of fun. As long as I'm not getting lapped every other lap like I was in New Hampshire. That wasn't too much fun. I shouldn't say that because it was a good race. Very good race. Yeah, buddy, screw it up so I can't see. That's one thing with the Flying Aces. They have a pretty stout rule to go down the pit road on the right side because stuff like that, you get those cars inside you and you can't see what's happening. And makes it pretty annoying.
Shit, I should stayed out.
Should have stayed out. I don't know, we went quite a few laps on that run. Got 2 sets of tires left to go. 55 laps, that's pretty good. As far as I'm concerned, because I can run about 25 laps fairly decent with these cars, and I think that rear spoiler thing, I think it's going to help with the tire wear as well.
Coming out of 4.
It'll put more pressure on the front end, and when you're running spoilers, it puts the grip back there on the back of the car. It takes the grip off the front of the car. The faster you go, the more you push. So I'm glad they mentioned that.
They're asking for a thumbs up or down at the flag stand if you think the track is ready or not.
What kind of a mess do we have going on here?
Behind the 17.
Oh, 7. You keep disappearing, buddy.
Yeah, Oliver's having a tough time.
What's the 13 at? Just let him by.
I'm coming. Just now getting out 4.
All right, starting this run in 20th. Hopefully we can keep pace like we did last one. I mean, we're not setting any speed records or anything, but don't want Mr. Derek to hit me in the rear here under caution. I don't need any X's. I don't know. Yep, 0X. I hit the wall pretty hard there, but didn't
Line up behind the 17.
didn't give me any incident points, so that's a good thing. Alright, let's see how this restart goes here.
But you can start working those tires in if you like. Make sure you get them good clean.
Oh, I know what I forgot.
Ready, green flag. Keep thinking about what we can do to get better, bud.
Well, I'm gonna go extra right now.
Inside. 1 minute 33.209. Still inside. Still on your inside. Still inside.
Fairly good run off the top.
Clear low. Outside.
Hey man, ease up. It's early in the race.
Outside. Clear.
I got my
44.
heart pumping a little bit. Leaning into the corner again.
Inside.
Go ahead, brother.
Still there. Quarter.
Smoke them tires if you got them. That's what I say.
Clear low if you need it. Inside. There. That's a good job.
Looks like some of these guys have found a few adjustments themselves, so we'll see. Still keeping pace fairly good though.
I'm just a 6-place car.
43.152.
Expecting that cloud cover still be 1 and 2.
Mhm. Pushing it a little bit more than I have been, just because we're halfway through the race here. I don't want to get too far behind.
Just past halfway, bud. Just past halfway. A lot of racing to go. Take care of your stuff. 42.777.
If I could get through 3 and 4 a little better, I'm going down too low again. I could start catching these guys a little better, I think.
Outside. Still out there.
Oh, you checked up a little bit more than I thought you would.
We're
All clear.
I'm trying to pass it.
capping the cars behind us a little bit. Hopefully they're not able to catch up. We've got a few guys here that are obviously faster than me, but I think they're pushing a little bit early. We've had a lot of green runs here, so
43.374.
Sorry, man, I'm not really trying to throw a block or anything, but I'm not trying to, like, just lift off and let everyone go either.
I don't know, you didn't do anything wrong. You just came down more than I thought you were going to.
Yeah, now they're catching. I might be pushing a little bit more this time. I don't know why. Probably pushing a little harder into the corners again. Stay up here on the seam. That was working pretty good the last run, so don't know why I keep wanting to go down to that yellow line.
42.787.
I can get D on the back stretcher. I'll be able to get it back up there.
This looks like kind of a mess up front here, so we'll see what comes of it.
Stay high on the front stretcher. I can't get D now either.
If I can keep it on that seam, I seem to be able to come off the corner a lot better.
42.683.
No problem.
Yeah, it's getting about to the point of the race where people are going to start getting greedy. Try to drain that position. So, things are going to start happening here, I believe. If I was smart, I'd probably back off, but yep, bouncing off the walls. They're pushing it so hard. Everybody's kind of got into this little group here. Nobody can pass, so that's gonna, got a feeling that's gonna make bad things happen.
43.1.
Blinking out again, but yeah, you're gone right now.
Come on, buddy. Don't get in my way. I'm trying to get a run here.
42.973.
Starting to push a little bit in this traffic, so see what happens here. This probably ain't good.
Still outside. Very high. Outside. Still outside.
Got him up out of his.
Gone, the whole front stretch that time.
Got him out of his groove a little bit. Now he's making a run back.
Still out there. 43.2.
Try to keep him up a little bit.
Clear.
I like how it's on 60 laps to figure out what the car's
Still
supposed to do.
outside. 43.346. Still out there at the door. Clear. Good job. Outside. outside. Still there, door outside. Still there, your door. You're clear.
Get pretty crazy.
Inside. Still inside.
Oh, I got a decent run that time.
Still inside. 43.441. Clear.
Up there, bud.
Outside. Clear, clear. Outside. Still there. Still out there.
Getting pretty tense here.
43.154. Still out there.
doing,
Corner.
Robin?
Caution. Caution. Give me your blank there, bud. Close. Roads closed. That's good. You're catching them.
So you just drive the fuck through me on your lap down? Why are you even race that hard to begin with?
Because he wants to win.
Couldn't see you, you blinked.
Alright, I am going to get tires. A little bit
Alright,
early,
we'll be
but
coming to this
still
one.
think I got 2 sets left. Yep.
I think we should be behind at 26.
40 laps here, so I'm going to take a little bit of this fuel off. Don't need a full load, I don't believe.
Checking up in the back stretch. You got a blinking problem too. You're going home back stretch.
Everybody's blinking.
We put spacing line here.
It'll go away. It'll stop here. That's a late start.
What was that?
Somebody lost a tire.
Is that
I thought I was losing my mind. I thought I saw
yeah,
it.
I did too. Thought it was a spot on the windshield until it kept moving. Alright, get some freshies here.
I know why NASCAR races are so long now. It took me 60 laps just to figure out how to drive the car with the setup I put in it.
Absolutely.
Get the lucky dog. Car coming to the outside.
Alright, boys. Let's go.
Top 3 or 4 car all day and taking out my fucking lap car.
That's the way it works. That's why I don't rush to be
Taken
up
out by
front.
your internet.
Yeah. There you go.
Go, man, go, go, man, go.
I mean, I ain't got no dog in the fight, but I reckon they have been telling you been blinking a lot, man.
Oh yeah, I was right behind there. Not that time. I could see him clear as day, and you could
Be
too, but
mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining. Those screws up, guys. There's some screws laying right there. Get those screws up right in front of Tony.
It's kind of hard
Oliver,
blaming other
the
people when
blinker.
they've been warning you this
Line up
whole
behind
time.
the
But
26.
I'd like I said, I didn't see it. Have no dog in the fight. So.
All right. 37 to go. We'll be starting.
Obviously, you'll be on the outside here.
Starting with 36 to
All right,
go,
buddy.
so
Line up behind
back here in
26.
23rd.
Minute 12.
If I finish here, I'll take it, just because.
Yes, sir.
Man, you were faster than me on the short run back there, so if I'm holding you up, just let me know. You had a pretty good little rhythm going. I don't want to mess that up.
10-4. I appreciate it.
One to go. If we get one more caution in the middle of this, it'll be good, but I think I could probably go 30 laps. I don't know, I was pushing pretty good there. After about 20 laps, I start pushing. Somebody blinking up front.
Come to the green this time. Green flag.
Wow.
1 minute 30.
Boys actually had a good start that time. No jockeying around like crazy and trying to screw people up. Tires are a little slick to start off, but not too bad. Keep us above these seams up here, and maybe save some tires here. Whoa. This guy's blinking. I'm trying to keep an eye on him, making sure he doesn't end up messing up like he did up there. That was a close one. These guys are coming from the back. Hold with a higher groove just because I think this is gonna get a little crazy towards the end. I'll let these boys go. I ain't gonna fight them.
42.895. Working the bottom.
Keep the tires on. 26 is still having issues. He's trying to stay out of the way.
Inside. Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
It's too bad he has the internet problems because he's actually a pretty good racer.
43.254. Still there, door. Still inside. Clear.
I'm trying to get under him, trying to keep it run so he can get us up to production. Same on the first shift.
Oh, you're good. I'll give you room if you get to run, no worries.
Inside.
Getting up there a little too high now.
Push up
Trying to stay out of their way because they're obviously faster.
Still inside.
So far, the car hasn't been handling like it was at middle run. But I haven't been in my typical line either. I will say that
Picky and Todd 12, I can see you flying.
No matter what happens here, this has really been a fun race. Had a few of those this week. Not doing great in them, but boy, they've been fun.
Outside. Still outside. Clear, clear, clear.
All right, here we go.
Keep having to come out of my groove. It's kind of messing me up a little bit. This last 25 laps, I think, is going to get a little wild. We got a pretty good pack of cars all running about the same speed, so.
Did you take 2 or 4 now?
I took 4.
That's all I did.
Probably shouldn't be hammering that throttle quite yet like that.
42.865. Outside.
Starting to get through the corners a little better. Tires must be getting heated up. $14. You don't see me there or what?
Outside, outside. Door outside. Clear high.
Couple close calls here in this one. I'm sure he's gonna retaliate if he gets up here to me. It looks like he's struggling a bit though, so. That was not a good corner. Whoa. Setups in these cars must be pretty good, because most cars you go that far sideways and you're not bringing it back.
Brake. Oh my God, I need to.
I gotta stop doing that. That's just eating the tires. Guys in last place just duking it out back there, the 14 and the 6. Run on that corner. Whoa. Easy there, Oliver. Everybody's trying to gain whatever they can, cutting down on the
outside
dog leg there, trying to get a little more speed. Alright, do I have him? Nope, he's got the run.
Quarter outside. Still outside. Outside is clear. Outside.
Still got a little bit of grip there. But boy, it's going away already.
Clear outside.
Come on, Oliver. Push, push, push.
43.033. Get rid of bud.
Coming to 20 to go. See if this one goes the whole way or not. I think guys are going to get a little antsy here with 20 to go, maybe 15. Like I said, everybody's already crowding the apron here to shorten up their distance.
43.068.
Screwed that one up. Just about burned my tires off on that one.
I want to see this go green, but he's out there. I'm going to catch him in right now.
It's the first time all race I've been better in 3 and 4 than I was in 1 and 2.
43.31. 20 laps to go, next time by.
Comes Oliver again. Oliver seems to be the opposite of me. He's better in 1 and 2. 3 and 4 he's struggling with.
43.237.
Lead guys are starting to push pretty hard. They're pulling away more than they were, so no saving tire mode now.
Inside.
Oliver, you push up and take me out. I'm not going to be happy with you, brother. Still glitching like crazy.
Outside. Still there.
Try to hold him out here a little bit.
Still out there. Still outside. They're clear, clear.
Smoking off my tires. Go, Oliver, go.
Now, I ain't one to be telling tales out of school or nothing, but, Kurt, you should have heard what Jason was saying about your car and stuff, man.
There he goes again. Oliver, man, you're scaring me to death. That thing's jumping all over the place.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
43.384.
Yeah, Jason, Kurt was talking about all kinds of stuff that's terrible. I don't want to repeat it or nothing, but something along the lines like if he got to you, he's gonna turn you. I don't know. That was one of them things I'd get him before he got me. I'm just saying.
Yep, setup might get me again here. I'm pushing crazy again. But should be affecting pretty much everyone right about now. This guy, he's off the pace.
Outside. Clear, clear.
Tires don't have grip enough to even let me roll the corners here.
43.301. Keep faster, buddy. I know it's tough out there. Good job.
Been racing all these good laps. With 5 to go, we'll have a caution.
Just dragging feet a little bit with compressed tires there, Morgan. Borrow a little bit of that air.
43.347.
Gonna need a caution here, I think. I'm probably gonna go a lap down. See if I can find a groove here that'll work a little better with this car that's pushing pretty bad. Get it to roll here. There we go. That was better. That was better. These guys here are getting a little antsy.
Couldn't hear you, Jim, but yeah, I stepped away from it.
42.994.
That was a silent thing. Thanks for
They wanted to bounce towards you. I turned it back to it.
There, she's starting to roll through the corners a little better. I don't know if I got the tires hot or what. Or found a root groove that's working better. Timing a little better. I don't know. 2 laps later, it'll be something completely different. Send to go. He's falling off.
Outside. Still out there.
Come on, 14. Bar a little bit of air coming off you.
Clear.
Come on, tires, hold. That guy's going in the pits.
43.098.
This guy behind me's coming on fairly strong.
Things are wobbling now. We'll get some heat in.
Oh, I blew that corner. Take 19th, lose 19th. Take 19th, lose 19th.
43.3. Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
I think everybody's being pretty ginger around these corners right now.
Still inside.
Come on, buddy. If you're gonna go, go.
Clear. Inside.
Gotta get down onto that rubber, because there's no rubber left on my tires.
Clear.
Mr. Williams got to go here.
You're getting at your tires now.
Oh, that's right. Some of them guys took 2 tires. They got to be dying. Come on, buddy, go.
Just go around me. I'm dog shit. Well,
outside.
Get going.
Outside.
Come on, 6. Don't let off.
Clear.
No time to let off now. It's go time.
Still out there, man. You're clear him.
It's go time, go time, go time.
I was not expecting you to pick up like that.
Really? 43.1.
Really?
Still outside. Still out there.
Come on, car. Come on, come on, come on. Oliver, you're probably blinking out all over the place.
Working the outside. Clear him.
Waiting for these tires to pop.
Inside. 43.
Leaning into it again.
well, I blew my tire.
5 laps to go.
All right, Oliver.
How many laps before that were you spotted?
Keep that thing going.
Tires?
You told me around lap 84.
Still there.
Oh boy.
You're clear.
Close. Thank you.
Yeah, I just wasn't driving it well enough. I was kind of hoping that would happen to other people and not me.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. All
Because
clear.
you're on the fresh tires, right?
These tire situation. Somebody's gonna blow a tire, and like I said, we're gonna get a caution here. Hopefully it goes green. I'm gaining a few positions now. Didn't have the greatest car, but man, this has been such a fun race.
Yeah, I got that warning with 20 to go.
Phillips here is
42.794.
getting into blocking mode, it looks like.
2 laps to
Easy,
go, 2
too
laps
low,
to
buddy.
go.
Look how he's going.
Outside. Clear.
Is this the white flag coming? No, not yet. He said 2 to go, didn't he? Thought he said 2 to go. White flag for the leader right behind me.
135. White flag this time.
So there's 2 to go now. Well, stays the way it is. Top 15, I'll take it. Gained 15 positions throughout the race. Hey, buddy, what are you doing? You're lap down now. Screw me out of my stuff just because you got new tires. White flag, leader will be taking the checkered, so I'll be on the lead lap.
No.
15th place.
Here, none. No. Thanks for not coming back up there.
Hopefully that's somebody that's going to give me another position. That'd be really cool. Looks like they got straightened up though.
Noah.
Oh, it was Noah? I thought he was saying no.
Blue tire right there. Damn, no.
He'll finish 10th. That man's his favorite shit. Y'all need to go watch the replay.
Hey, good race, guys.
Nice. Awesome
Doing
race.
the best you can there. Looking good. Checker.
15th. Wow, what a battle. That was awesome.
Sorry, man.
I blew my tire across from the damn finish line there. I don't know. It's
That's-
all I could do not to come up and block all y'all.
Good timing. Good timing. Have to check. I'm in the pits here and I'll check and see if Noah did win that. I can't see who was in the lead here. I don't know how we'll make out with the results in this race. Like I said, I've got 15 positions. That ought to be worth something. Good old Michigan. Fun track. Fun track. All right.
Don't think we didn't get the random.
Jump out of the car here.
Yeah, we're coming in the entrance there by 24 truck. 10-4, swing around the bend there and bring it to the lift gate.
Figure out where I am here. Oh, doesn't get up to
Oh,
the.
you can see it. Oh, yeah.
Trying to get up to number 1 here. Pace car. Guess we'll have to. So that's the flat tire right there. You can hear it. Ha ha, that's funny. Chase cam, who are we behind here?
You still on here, Jeff?
Guess we'll have to
Mr. Who?
get out here and look at the results. Well, look at him right here.
Man, I tell you what, me and you've been having some
Dustin Montgomery.
good races and some bad ones.
Oh, the
haven't
number
we?
9 car.
Yeah, he said, yeah, feet still found in.
Exactly. It's like,
Awesome.
I don't know. But, you
Well,
still
guys,
on
I'm going to end
lead
this one.
right now, I think.
8 o'clock tonight, we're going to be running the Flying Aces 2.4 Daytona Road.
I think I might have got around Tanner on this one, but
Should be a good time. We'll catch you next time.
Dan's out of town this weekend, so he wasn't ready